Welcome back to the quest for El Dorado. We're doing a two-player game. We're playing the Conquistadors, and we are up against the horrible little goblins. Alright, and no, these do not come with the game. They come with meeples, wooden meeples, but I'm using these to try and keep myself sorted so I don't move the wrong one. Alright, let's begin, beginning with us. So we have either 1, 2, 3, we have 4 gold, possibly. Or we could go a couple... And our guys are back here, so, we think about what we want to do. Alright, we don't want to get left too far behind, so we're going to spend 2 and 3 gold to go ahead and get one of these Trailblazer guys. That will allow us to go through the jungle 3 spaces. And then we have... let's use this one for 1 gold to move our Conquistador there, and we'll use this guy for a jungle to move our second one there. Alright, that's our turn. 4 new cards for next time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And yeah, a quick little deck builder, so we've got some more gold. And only 1 Explorer next time. Alright, over we go to the Goblins. Alright, the Goblin player has a couple of gold. Oh, they got their Trailblazer. Yikes! And okay, let's go and figure out what they're doing with that. Alright, they are going to use their Trailblazer to move this guy 1, 2, 3. Wow, he's just scooting right ahead of us now. And they're going to use this one to move him 1 more. And they have 2 gold left, and with the 2 gold left, they are going to go ahead and get themselves a photographer for 2 gold. Alright, that's their turn, just like that. And then they drop, of course, 4 new cards for next time, which we'll look at here when it is their next turn. Alright, back we go to us. Alright, so it's back to us once again, and we've got only 1 Explorer, a couple of gold. Oh boy. You know, we're going to spend the 1 gold to move here. We're going to spend the 1 Explorer to move beside the caves. And when you move beside the caves, you get to grab a token. And the token is, oh, we get 1 paddle. Okay, we can use that at any time. Awesome. So that's an extra little token. We have 2 gold remaining. And you know what? With the 2 gold remaining, let's go ahead. We're going to get another Jack of all trades for 2 gold. And that's very quickly our turn. 1, 2 cards, and I got to shuffle the discard. And then we will be, going into the Goblin turn after this. So 2 more cards for us. Alright, and what did we get? Well, we'll see it next time. Alright, we got our Sailor. Nice. Alright, over we go back to the Goblins. I feel like the Goblins are getting a little too far ahead of us. They have a Sailor, they have an Explorer, and a couple of gold. Alright, let's go figure out what they're going to do. Alright, with their cards, they're going to use the Sailor to move this guy here. And then they're actually going to do 1 Explorer with this guy, and they're going to spend their 2 gold for movement. So they're going to go 1, 2 right there. They're making a beeline. Ooh, that's bad. That's not good. Alright, they got 1. They have to shuffle their discard and draw up 3 more to make a hand of 4 for next turn. Alright, I'll shuffle up, and they are ready to go. Alright, back we go to us, the Conquistadors, and we're getting a little bit far behind, maybe. Alright, it's back to us, and yes, indeed, we have a bunch of stuff. We have 1 gold. You know, for the 1 gold, we're gonna spend the 1 gold, and we're gonna go ahead with the 1 gold, and we're gonna buy our first scout. They only cost 1 gold, and they're able to go 2 jungle. Now we've got 2 jungles and a Sailor. So we're gonna spend 1 jungle to get this guy here, 1 Sailor to get him on the water, and the 1 more Explorer to go here. We gotta get moving. All right, 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. For next turn, you can see how very quick this game goes. So Jack of all trades, couple gold, and an Explorer. All right, that'll be for next turn. We'll do as many turns here till we're about, 10 to 15 minute episode. All right, back we go to the Goblins. All right, the Goblins are on the move. Let's see what they have. They have 2, 3. They have 4 gold and 1 Explorer. So let's go over to the board and figure out what they're going to do this turn. Alright, they are trying to rip into the lead, so they're going to spend 1 gold to move here. They will spend the 1 explorer to move here, and that leaves them 3 gold left. And with 3 gold left, yep, they're getting the final trailblazer. Oh man, I think we might have to do something, or we're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in real trouble against the goblins. All right, 1, 2, 3. They got 4 cards for their next hand. All right, back we go to us. We do have a token here, but all right. Let's see what we're gonna do. And it's basically a race game. So let's see. We do have a token. Well, I think we're going to spend 1 gold to move here. We're going to spend 1 explorer to move here. The jack of all trades to move to the water. And our 1 gold, we're going to go ahead and buy another one of these scouts. Wow. And that was very quickly our turn. So, we have 4 cards for next time. And let's see what they are. We've got 2, 3, we've got 4 gold possibly. So we could go, now there's 1 empty space in the buying row. So we could, well they can too, buy a card from here if they want. Alright, let's go back to the goblins. Alright, the goblin player they only have 1 gold, but man, they have this trailblaze. Ay. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go over and see what the goblins are going to do. Okay, the goblins are on the move. They're going to spend their 1 explorer to move right here. So there's one of these bonus tokens here that's with the 1 sword. So they're spending that to cross there. That's going to be added possibly to their score at the end, and then we can if I can, there we go, move that together. And I think that was like that. I can't remember. Well, it's not going to matter. I doubt we're going backwards. Okay, they have lots of stuff. They're going to use the 1 sailor. They're getting really rotten here. And they're going to use the 1 gold to cut us off. Yes, you can cut people off. You can't move through other people. And they've got their trailblazer for 3. And for 3, they're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Right there. Wow, that goblin is motoring. Alright, and they've got 2 cards, so they're going to have to shuffle their discard and draw up a couple more cards to make 4. Alright, shuffled for them. They now have their deck set up, and back we go to us, the Conquistadors. And sadly, there's no attacking in this game, because we could take that goblin down, but we're not going to be able to. Okay, we can probably, oh wow, you know what, we can motor, unless we want to buy something. 2, 3, we've got 4 gold to buy something. I have to agonize, because with the gold we can really move, but with 4 gold we can also really buy something awesome out of the deck. But then we can't use this. But we can keep this in our hand. We don't have to discard the cards you don't play. So we could keep this, and we could keep this, and we could spend 2 gold. I just have been playing all my cards every time, but I don't have to. Alright, let's see what we want to do. Alright, we are going to spend all 4 of our gold. 2 gold, 3 gold, 4 gold. And we're going to purchase an adventurer, because they're either 2, 2, or 2. These are awesome cards. So we get that in our discard pile, and the other 2 go into the purchasable 6-card deck now. We're going to hang on to this, because we really don't have anywhere we can go with this card right now. So we get to hang on to it. You don't have to discard it. And then we're going to shuffle our cards, and we're going to be picking up 3 more. And then it's over again to the goblins, who have a huge lead on us. I do not like what I'm seeing there, but maybe we can catch up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. All right. And what do we have next time? Oh, we got our adventurer. Oh, this is nice. All right. Over we go to the goblins. I think the goblins are going to have one more turn, and I think that's going to be it for today. I know, pretty quick episodes, but you know what? This is a very quick little game. So they've got 2 gold and 2 explorers. So they can't buy an adventure. I love it. All right, let's see what they're going to do. And they are continuing to pull into the lead, the little goblin boogers. So 1 gold, they're going to move here. Their 2nd gold, they're going to move here. And they have 1, 2, and 1, 2. So, wow, they're really far ahead of us. And I don't like that. But there's not much we can do about it at the moment. But we do have some really good cards now in our deck. So I'm just getting 4 more cards set up for the goblins. Alright, so we're going to back camera out, and we're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, so I backed way out so you can see. So our 6 purchasable cards are the Scout. There's only 1 left for 1 gold. There's only 1 Photographer for 2. 1 Jack of all trades for 2. There's 2 Adventurers for 4. Treasure Chest for 3. There's 3 of them. And the Compass, or Transmitter, 3 of those. And as you can see, the little goblins are getting pretty far ahead. El Dorado's up here. And our conquistadors are stuck on the water there, but I think, maybe we can catch up. But I don't know, we might lose the game. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, memberships, likes, comments, dislikes, everything. Helps out my channel. Really appreciate it. This is just doing a little quick 2-player game of The Quest for El Dorado. This is the newer version, I believe, with the full-size cards. I think the very original version, which I have never seen or gotten into, has the little Hobbit cards for everything. And the graphics, I think, have been updated in this one. So I don't know if this is a 2nd edition or 3rd or new or what it is. Ravensburger. Anyway, thanks so much. Hope you join me tomorrow. Continuation. The Quest for El Dorado. The Conquistadors versus the slippery little quick goblins.